That's the best place. Hello, beautiful people. Let me do this, and we are going to do Wealth Wednesdays. Hold on. I'm just going live everywhere. All right. Let me give myself just a little piece of a filter, not too much. There we go. Setting myself up right here. Checking connection, and we are live. Here we go. We're good. We are now on multiple different platforms. Very excited about this. If you all knew what it took just to make sure you get on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook all at the same time. God is amazing. So you guys, how y'all doing today? Today is a beautiful day. I used to do Walk by Faith Wednesdays, and I'm still talking about walking by faith, but now I'm doing Wealth Wednesdays, and I want to talk to you all about what is protected prosperity. What is protected prosperity? A lot of people don't know what it is. A lot of people don't understand what I've been working on, what I've been working towards. But I'm so happy to say that for the first time in my life, I enjoy waking up every single day because all of my businesses now work within each other. Every single one of the things that I work on every single day, they work with each other. And this was my final piece, getting my my financial company gone up and running. And so I was able to do that. So I want to talk to you all today about what is protected prosperity, what is Wealth Wednesdays, what have I been working on for the last 30 years of my life? Because a lot of people done seen me do a lot of stuff, but they don't understand it. In fact, they must think that I was broke. They must think I was stupid. They must think that I was whatever. But I ain't never been none of that. I've always been the pretty plug. So 10 years ago, I started my career off at Goldman Sachs. That is the #1 investment bank in the world. In fact, everything that y'all do on y'all phone to trade every day, that's what I seen investment bankers do. It was a trading floor on Wall Street. And those individuals that was trading every single day, whether it be stocks, whether it be bonds, whether it be Forex, there was a desk, a whole team for it. So the way companies are set up, I'll just go with Goldman, that's a bank. It has buildings, but everybody can't bank there. They just now opened it up to the everyday consumer, right? And they were saying, you know what? Now y'all can do GS Bank. We'll let y'all have a savings account. And then they just recently did the Apple Pay. Apple Pay, the bank is Goldman Sachs Bank. And before I worked there, I worked at GE Power and Water, GE Oil and Gas. Well, guess what? GE opened this thing called GE Capital. GE Capital was a savings organization, right? What did they do? They decided they wanted to build up where you could put your money in and you would get a high percentage. While I was working at GE, I used to put my money in a high yield savings account. That's what I used to do. Next thing you know, when I worked at Goldman Sachs purchased GE Capital. And I got to ask myself, I'm like, Lord, let me work at General Electric Power and Water, General Electric Oil and Gas. Now I'm at Goldman Sachs. The only place he let me work was Google. That's the only place with a G that I didn't get to work at. But I interviewed multiple times for Google. Multiple times. So I could have been someone that worked on Google. God didn't give me Google because I know how to do SEO, search engine optimization with marketing. Why work for a company when you could just be on it? Google ain't even the highest search engine no more. It's TikTok. Hey, my TikTok brothers and sisters, love y'all to death. Y'all mess with me the long way, and I mess with y'all back. TikTok is now the highest search engine in the world. If you Google my name, TikTok gonna pop up. If you Google anything that I post, TikTok gonna pop up. TikTok is now lower than Google. Y'all not hearing me. So after working at all these different places, and I was like, God, I understand that every company has a bank and every company gonna need money. Every business that y'all got gonna need money. Every single one of them. If you start a t-shirt business right now today, your t-shirt business gonna need what? Somebody put in the chat, money. Your t-shirt business gonna need a what? Money. Guess where I done worked? Where money resides. Working at Goldman, working at Northwestern Mutual. I done worked in finance. So I'm like, okay, God, if a t-shirt business gonna need money, the seasoning business gonna need money, every single business gonna need money, I think I need to figure this out. So for the last 10 years, I have done just that. I have took the time to understand wealth. And because I have taken the time to understand wealth, I also understand how to protect it. Protected prosperity is where people are going to help people. People are going to help people. You all have money every single day. You work for it. You work hard for it. But how are you going to protect it? Not only that, how are you going to grow it? But also, how are we going to keep it in here? Everybody's afraid to say who they're not for. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to tell you that I only work with the 1% of the world that believe in themselves the most. I'm not afraid to tell you that I do not work with people that don't believe in themselves. I don't want to transact a dollar with you. I don't want to do no social media posts with you. I don't want to do nothing with anybody that actually don't have faith and don't believe in themselves. Because it's too many of us that have businesses, that have ideas, that have things, and we simply will stop because we don't believe in ourselves. The first person that you tell you got a t-shirt business, right? And then you go to that t-shirt business, right? You go to it, right? You say, hey, I got a t-shirt. And that person say, I don't want to buy your t-shirt. The average person, the 99% of the world is going to say, oh, well, I'll shut my t-shirt business down. Oh, no more t-shirt businesses for me. But only 1% will say, you know what? I'm going to keep going. And you just wasn't my target market. Only 1% of people gonna keep going after they've been rejected, after they done been beat down on, after they done lost money with their t-shirt company. Only 1% of the world is gonna keep going. And we get to enjoy the fruits of the labors of the 1%. And I'm not talking Democrat or Republic. Let's throw that out for a moment. That matters not. Right now, I'm sitting on a chair. The person that believed in themselves enough to build this chair is the 1%. Right now, my computer is sitting on a table. This person believed in themselves enough to build the table so somebody could go by it. Right now, I'm on my phone, I'm on my iPad, and I'm on my computer. The 1% kept going so that one day I could get on this here internet and talk to thousands of people without, hear me out, without having to leave my home. They wasn't even good with just going to the library. They was like, man, I'm tired of going to the library. I want to just be in the comfort of my home. And then it got so good that now people have put value on that. People want to work from home. People want to be on their computers. People don't want to be doing hard labor jobs and stuff like that. Because as people, we are going to always what? Evolve. Can somebody put evolve in the chats? If you're actually with me and you're going to give me a good 30 to 40 minutes of your time, can you put evolve in the chat? Because also the 1% of the world actually pays attention. Evolve. Evolve. If you don't know how to spell it, I'll spell it for you. If you're actually in tune with me, I need you to put that in the chat. Evolve. As people, we have the power to evolve and to participate in the evolution. We have a choice. Every day we can say, no, I'm not going to evolve. I'm going to just still do the regular stuff, what I've been doing for the last 10 years and the last 20 years and the last 30 years. I'm going to keep doing the same thing. Or we can choose to evolve and we can get to the next level. And I want you to know, back in the day, people used to have a rock and they was like, you know what? This rock is so amazing. Some of y'all got rocks on y'all's finger. Women, y'all got diamond ring rocks on your finger. They used to trade rocks as value. Then they moved up and maybe they started trading their actual physical labor, right? I mean, I can only go by history. Next thing you know, they said, here's $1. I'm going to trade this dollar with your dollar. Okay. Cool. It got so good, y'all, that they said, well, these type of people, blacks, are so great, we're going to just trade them. People decided to just trade us. And we have been fighting for our value ever since. Black people, our people, us, we have been fighting for our value ever since we got traded. And for me, I value people enough to believe in their ideas, to believe in their businesses, to believe in their companies. I value them enough to create products and services that will help them evolve to the next level, because I only work with the 1% of the world that believes in themselves the most. Period. If you come to me and you say, oh, I started my business and it's going well, I'm like, that's good. Like my daddy would say, Hercules, Hercules. I don't want to work with you though, because you ain't been through enough. I need to know, have you gone through bankruptcy? Have you gone through some hardships? Has somebody tried to take your idea? Has somebody beat you up for it? Have you been on national television? Have you been screwed over by folks? That's what I care about. Because those type of hardships, in my opinion, right, show me that you done gave this stuff a good try. Because we think that opposition comes and we're supposed to stop. No. Opposition comes and we're supposed to keep going. Somebody say, keep going in the chat. Somebody type, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. When you learn that life is always going to have challenges, life is always going to present to you some lemons, are you going to go and make lemonade and then sell it and then put it in the grocery stores? And then guess what? Get your company sold so you can have some peace. See, I understand the value of ideas. I also understand the value of believing in yourself. And 10 years ago when I was in college, well, really before that in high school, all I really wanted to do was do hair. I did not want to go to college. I had had enough of the educational system at age 18. But my mama was like, you know what? No, go to school. Cool, great. I did. I went to school. I studied electrical engineering. I had multiple internships, General Electric, Power Water, General Electric, Oil and Gas, Goldman Sachs. It don't get no better than that. At age 19, I was making $19 an hour. At age 20, I was making $22 an hour. By age 21, my salary was at $85,000. Most people don't even make $85K now. But what they were doing was paying me to forget my ideas. And those companies continue to evolve. You know how they continue to evolve? The positions kept getting better. At first, it was a business analyst. Then it was project management. Then it was product management. And then they blatantly said, product management, you get to be the CEO inside of a company. But guess what? I don't get to structure the deal. So I knew long term, even if I worked inside of an organization, still not going to be talking to the 1% of the people that believe in themselves the most. And that's all I want to work with. I only want to work with chief executive officers, people that stand on business, and people that say, I believe in myself enough to have a business. I don't want the solopreneur. If you okay with having a solo job, you okay with having $1. You a mom out here. That's only $1. But when you say I want to have a business, now you need a team. And so protected prosperity protects people's dreams. We protect people's family. And we protect people's life. Because your dream is going to cost you something. And it first starts with you protecting yourself. You are your greatest asset when you have an idea. You are your greatest asset when you have an idea. And throughout life, things can happen. So I went a long ways around what protected prosperity is, but we are here to serve the 1% of people that believe in themselves the most. We are here, we believe in people enough to help them protect their dreams, protect their family, to protect their life. And then also, my main goal every single time that I come on this here TikTok, I want to talk to you all about taxes, accounting, insurance, banking, legal and political issues, health and wealth disparities, private equity, risk and scams, cryptocurrency, foreign exchange. I want to talk to you all about that because those are the things that impact the 1% of the world. If you are part of the 99%, you're not even going to care. You're just going to be okay with whatever they give you. They give you your 401k, okay, thank you. They give you their bank account, okay, thank you. They give you whatever salary, okay, thank you. But it's not until you start questioning things and you start saying, I don't like the way all of this is going. I need to have a conversation because I need some more ownership, equity, and commissions that's attached to the things that I care about. That's when you talk to me. And on Wednesdays, I educate you, motivate you, and inspire you to understand that you are the best business, especially if you're in the United States of America, because all the United States of America understands is business. So when I think about my personal values and what you're going to get out of this Wealth Wednesdays, we're going to talk about financial peace. We're going to talk about being resourceful. We're going to talk about being responsible. We're going to talk about caring about other people. We're going to talk about sharing information. We're going to be vulnerable. We're going to empower people. And first off, we're going to be priceless because we never were not priceless. We always were priceless. One thing that I love about what I do now and who I partner with and who I'm going to bring on the show is going to be people that are financial budgeting coaches, also financial advisors and life insurance agents, private equity partners, and lawyers. Lawyers are going to be my favorite. We're going to have some fun with lawyers. And the reason why we're going to have some fun with lawyers is because we're going to listen to everyday stories of people that got screwed over, of people that the justice system didn't do well. And I'm going to have fun. It's going to be some fun. The people that I want you to think about when you think about Wealth Wednesdays, Jack Dorsey, Tamika Mallory, Issa Rae, Malcolm X, Martin Luther, Alexis Ohanian, Arlen Hamilton, Steve Jobs, Keon Daniels, firefighters, service members, veterans, Salvation Army, Goodwill, fintech founders, cybersecurity experts, frontlines, people that actually are going out and they're giving and they're serving every day. When you think about any content that I do on Wednesday, think about that. Those are the people that I identify with. Those are the people that I like. Those are the people that are most like me. And those are the people that I want to help protect. Those are the people that I want to help protect their dreams, protect their family, protect their life. Those are the type of conversations and those are the type of sacrifices that I genuinely want people to be able to understand. I also want to tell you what this show will never be. Wealth Wednesdays will never be about the housing crisis and how it screws so many people over, right? Without help. The pandemic, empowering fear. I'm never going to come over here and put fear on you. I'm not going to be asking you to make an impulsive decision. I'm not going to be the 911 that doesn't actually come for help. That's a thing, you guys. Some people call somebody for help and they never get it. We saw our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sonia Massey, right? Sonia Massey called the police. She called them because she felt unsafe and wound up dying. This is not going to be the company. This is not going to be the place where you call for help and you don't get it. Also, I'm not never going to come on here talking about financial scandals. And I'm not going to scam you all. I'm making a commitment up front on my first show, on my first episode. I'm not about to come on here bringing people that are scammers. Y'all know Earn Your Leisure and all these other companies. They bring scammers and don't vet their people. I have seen financial scammers for myself, worked with them. Also, I'm going to make sure that you all are empowered through education. Because with education, you have more knowledge and you can make better decisions for yourself. And also, people that actually care. One thing that I want to talk to you all about today is value. Somebody put value in the chat. Somebody put value in the chat. The definition of value is the regard that something is held to deserve, importance, worth, usefulness. So value, that's the definition. Value, you guys, has a lot to do with what you place value on. Some of you all will never shop at Walmart. That's okay. You don't value it. Some of you all won't shop at Target. It's okay. You don't value it. Some of you all will only want to shop at maybe local farmers, whatever. It's based off of you all. Each and every one of you all wake up every day and you decide what you value. What you value can be found in your bank statements. Your bank statements determine what you value. You spend money on places and things and ideas that you value. So if you value yourself enough, you'll say, man, I'm going to put McDonald's down. Okay, cool. But somebody somewhere say, I still value McDonald's enough that I'm going to give them my money so that I can eat. Value is based off of what's in your bank account too. So if you only making $50,000 a year, there are some places, things, and there are some people, places, and things you can't even do. If you at 50K, if you at 500K, your value looks a lot different. And every day when you look at your bank statements and when you look at your bank accounts, you get to see what you place value on. And one of the funniest things that I want to talk to y'all about today is that some of y'all are doing brunches with people. Some of y'all are having brunch with people, and y'all can't even do real business with each other. Y'all value each other enough to get drunk with each other, to have a meal with each other, to spend $100 with each other, but y'all don't value each other enough to then do business. And I want to challenge each and every one of you all today. Can you actually value yourself enough to do business and brunch with people that want to do business with you? Can you value yourself more than you going to brunch and getting wasted off of your syrup and pancakes and bacon and eggs? Y'all are sharing meals with people that at the end of the day, if your back was against the wall, you couldn't pay them to save you. The same people that you brunching with, if you needed $5, could you call them? Just put it in the chat. Answer, this is anonymous. Or even ask yourself, if the people that you brunch with on Sundays and Saturdays and Friday nights, can you call them if your back was against the wall? If you lose your car? Or if you lose your job? If the people that you brunch with need you to have a car 100% of the time, no matter what happens in your life for the rest of your life, and also if you never have a job, I think somebody trying to join, but I'm not sure. You need a job in order to brunch with them. Life is going to happen to all of us. And the very people that you think is your friend, it's not until you lose your car, you lose your job, or you lose your mind, will you figure out that we was just really having fun and being distracted. But you never was somebody that was going to really have my back. And I'm in a season, and I pray that my audience gets to a season where they only want to be connected to people. That if their car is lost or stolen, they lose a job, they lose a family member, or they decide that right now mentally I'm not there, that they actually will still hold you down. And that's what we're not doing anymore. We ain't holding each other down no more. Ever since the pandemic, and ever since everybody got their little jobs, and ever since everybody done got into some money, we don't hold each other down no more. Oh, you made it. You and your family made it. So since you and your family made it, my family ain't make it. I'm not going to support you like that. Come on. We got to call a spade a spade. Some of y'all been down to y'all last dollar and was shamed to call somebody if you actually needed help. Some of you guys have been down to your last dollar and you didn't know who you could call. And what's unfortunate is that we live in a society that if you get down to your last dime, if you lose your car, if you lose your mind, or you lose a family member, or you lose your job, something unforeseen circumstances happen, you don't even know who you can call. And I got to ask myself, when did we get to that point? Because when I was growing up, if somebody needed something, we was there for them. If somebody's back was against the wall, we was there for them. If somebody actually felt unsafe and they called somebody for help, that person would get up out the bed and they would go help. We've moved away from human decency so much that you don't even know who you can call to ask for help if something happened to you. And how are we going to raise our children? It takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child. Let's be clear. Y'all send y'all kids out to teachers. If you don't value the teacher enough, you're going to get that teacher hell and they ain't even making enough money to take the hell you want to put them through. Your average teacher is only making like 65. They coming out of pocket for everything that they doing for your child. And if you don't sign up for parent-teacher conference, if you don't sign up for certain things, all you doing is putting your child back into a loop or into a cycle. The government don't care. We are fighting right now. Right now, we are all in a fight for our life. Let me tell you what we're fighting for. We're fighting for human decency. If you believe what you believe and I believe what I believe, that's cool. Are you going to kill me over it though? If you believe what you believe and you believe what you believe and you believe what you believe, cool. You have that right. You have that privilege. You have that honor. Are you going to kill me over it though? Are you going to kill me over it? Can I not have my freedom of choice like you have your freedom of choice? Are you going to put a gun to my head because I think differently than you? No. We can just choose to disagree and maybe we're not going to be connected anymore. I was having a conversation last night. When I went to Prairie View A&M University, we didn't fool with people from TSU, Texas Southern University. The reason why we didn't fool with people from TSU, they was our op. They was our rival. That was our HBCU. That was our rival. Prairie View only. We have gotten so scared to just declare what we are, who we are, and what we are not. And I'm here to bring the conversation back on, yeah, segregation is probably best. I told you up front for the last 20 minutes who I am, what I do, why I do it, and also who I don't do it for. I want you to make a decision if you want to follow me or not. I want you to make a decision if I'm somebody that actually is worth your following your time. Because I'm not going to quit. I done already lost everything. I done lost money, friends, family, jobs. If you thinking I have lost it and I don't even care, because I know who I am and I know what God had to take me through in order for me to come here to tell you that you can have it too. And that leads me to my next and last point. Some of y'all talk too darn much. Y'all talk and talk and talk. Y'all done got on these podcast mics and y'all ain't building nothing. Y'all ain't building SHITT. All y'all doing is talking and talking and talking. Well, I'm going to start that business. Oh, I'm going to start that business. I'm going to start that business. Okay, start it then. That don't require conversation. That requires paperwork, policies, and procedures. Okay, well, I'm going to start this job. I'm going to start this. Okay, do that. That requires policies, paperwork, and procedures. Anything that you so choose to start is going to require policies, paperwork, and procedures. It requires you to actually stand on business. And that's why walking by faith was so important. But you're going to have to turn that faith into action. And that moment where you actually need some motion, you can't make a dime with an emotion. I ain't made no money with my emotions. I done made some money when I sent that invoice and I said, hey, the price is the price. Send it. This is how much it costs in order for us to do business. Take care of the invoice. Thank you. And a lot of people don't like me because when I was in my emotions, guess what? It comes to a point, the price is the price, the invoice is the invoice. If you don't pay the invoice, we can't do business. And guess what? You just told me to my face, you don't value me, and I have to go find someone that does. That brings this whole conversation all the way back around. If you value somebody, and if you value something, you're going to pay for it. If you value somebody, if you value something, if you value it, you'll pay for it. If you don't value it, you won't pay for it. A company show you every day if they're going to value you by making sure you get paid every 2 weeks. Your friends going to show you if they value you if they show up to your birthday party, your wedding, whatever. In fact, some of y'all been doing weddings and stuff and y'all like, my friends didn't even bring a gift. They didn't value you enough to buy the gift. How you get mad that your friends just told you to your face they don't value you enough to put a dime into your marriage? Look, 81 Degrees said, everything you do comes with a price. Ain't shit free. Nothing in this life is free. Nothing in this life is free. Hey, Asad, how you doing? You got a question for me? Did something I say make sense?
Can you speak slowly?
Oh, should I slow down while I'm talking? I'm talking too fast.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
You are looking so sharp.
Thank you. Stay on here. If you got questions, I'm trying to finish this thing that I'm talking about. Hold on, just 1 second. I'm about to get to questions.
Okay, let's play the match.
Well, no, we're not gonna do no match. Let's wait on this. Let me go and disconnect so I can finish. Drop off until I'm ready for questions. Drop off real quick.
You know, my purpose on to just improve my English abilities, English language speaking.
Yes. Okay. So, okay, let me drop you off so that I can continue because I'm almost at the questions level. You don't seem like you have a question. Do you have a question?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Just be in tune with me, right? I'm almost done with my little wrap up. At the end of the day, y'all, if you don't value it, you won't pay for it. If you don't value it, you won't give it your time. And if you don't value it, you for sure won't like, comment, and subscribe. Let's be very clear. You vote every day if you like something or not. The stock market ain't nothing but voting for companies with your money on if you want to see them win. When you go and shop at your local business, you're saying, I want you to stay open. When you like, comment, and subscribe, you're telling an influencer or somebody on the internet you value them. Where you put your money, your time, and your energy determines your motion. A lot of people think they got motion. A lot of people ain't got shit. They all talk and no energy, no motion, or no nothing. So now I've talked for 40 minutes. I want to give the floor. If you want to hop on live, ask me a question, I'm all for that. Today, we just simply talked about value, and what you don't value, you won't pay for, you won't like, comment, or subscribe. You won't do a darn thing. So, Mr. Asad, you're on my TikTok. What's going on with you?
What?
What's going on with you? You on my live if you're not ready to.
What's going on? Can you repeat again?
Yeah, so I'm doing a podcast right now. You in my podcast. That's why I was saying it may be best for you to step down off the stage so that someone that has a question or has insight can join. You wanted to join a you wanted you wanted you wanted
Where are you from?
I'm from the States. Where are you from?
Where are you from?
I'm from the United States of America.
United States of America. I'm from Pakistan.
Pakistan is on TikTok. Y'all found me on here. TikTok is really a Pakistan company because everybody on TikTok from Pakistan. All right, y'all. So listen, Mr. Pakistan Asad, if you don't have no questions, I'm gonna have to go on and get off of here with you because I stand on business.
Okay, listen. I have some question for you about Pakistan cricket. If you don't know Pakistan cricket, I wanna tell you. Can you just answer the questions? And I have some batsmen. Pakistan cricket. You just answer my questions. Then I will edit my video and making reels and some social medias. Like this. Understand?
No, I don't, Mr. Asad. That's a conversation that we need to have, and people pay me for my time to talk about those type of things. So me and you DM me on TikTok. Let's have a separate conversation. I'm gonna go on and I'll take you down because I'm in the middle of my show and you doing my. How I take you out for here? How I get you out? I don't know. Y'all listen, Mr. Asad from Pakistan, he distracted me. But I have some other things that I need to do. With love from the Pretty Plug, you guys. This has been my first installment of Wealth Wednesdays, and we talked about what do you value. And a lot of people show you every single day what they value, who they value, and where they value it at. So let's all get to the money, let's get to the bag, and let's get to the value. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Talk to you later. Mr. Asad, just DM me on TikTok if this is a business conversation because this is not the time. Okay, boundaries. Thank you so much. Have a good one, Mr. Asad.